Howdy, everybody. I am getting ready for our local block party this evening, and it is a country western theme. So I've got my hat, I've got my boots, and I wanted to take a minute to give you a quick market update on what's going on. So I pulled up this new Zillow report that came out today, and it tells us everything that's been happening up through May. And some of the really interesting points, no matter how you feel about Zillow, they do have access to all the data that's out there. So it's really interesting to take a look at the numbers that they have. So for my local Central California market, what's really interesting to see is this home value index, the month over month numbers. We've come through this dip as we came through the beginning of 2023. And now here in the month of May, it's showing the month over month home value increases are over 1%. So that means if we stayed on this pace with what's going on in the market right now and the home price is starting to increase again, that means we'd see a 10% plus 12% even year over year appreciation. So that's one indicator of what's going on with home prices. No matter what you hear in the media and what's happening, in on the news every day, the state of the market is strong and home prices are starting to come back up and pick up the pace. So we're expecting to see realistically in the next year between 5 and 10% appreciation. But some of these markets that have been in the slump have really come through the worst of it. And now we're starting to see these home prices accelerate. So the great thing I like about this Zillow report, I'll put a link in this also, is that you can go to any metro area. One of the ones that's interesting to look at is Austin, Texas, because they were really hit the hardest with the decline in prices over the last year. But now we're starting to see even there the prices are coming back up. And last month it was over 0.5% appreciation on that. So take a look at this report. But the data is there. Really interesting to look at what's happened. This interesting piece here is about the year over year appreciation. And in some markets, I mean, look at Richmond, even through the slump that we seem to have and all the bad news and doom and gloom that seems to be out there, interest rates up, low inventory. We've been seeing prices go up in most of these markets. When you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see what I was talking about with Austin. It's hard to read here, but they had an 11% decline in their prices over the last year. So we're starting to see those come up. If you change this year over year to the month over month, then you can see what's happening and home price appreciation really starting to pick up. San Jose, which was really hit hard with this short downturn, now the month over month is almost 2%. So that would be over 20% appreciation if this pace kept up. And even if you go down here to some of the other markets, Las Vegas is picking back up. So it's really interesting to look at what's happening. The main drivers of this, of course, as I'm always talking about, is the supply and demand. And that's what this new listings report is showing us, that we're down over 20% on the listings that are available as compared to last year. So in some places, there's half as many listings, but even more demand as the population continues to grow. People are looking at moving in these summer months. So that's what's driving the prices up for sure. And we're continuing to see a shortage of inventory and an increase in demand. So take a look at this report. Really a lot of great data there. It shows the strength of the housing market. No matter what's happening with interest rates, people are still moving. There's still a strong demand for housing. Rates are hopefully coming to a peak. We've got a Fed meeting coming up next week that may give us a little bit of a pause in what they've been doing, but it's really going to be important what their outlook is on inflation and the job market and the recession and all those things that drive the mortgage rates. So if you need any more updates, please just let me know what market you're interested in. I can prepare a report for your specific area, and happy to let you know what's going on and the truth about the housing market. Thanks so much. Have a good one.